tonight. So we knew it would be a battle, but we also are encouraged by what we see in the vote patterns in the state. We're overperforming where Democrat candidates have been before, and we think we're going to do very well in the areas of strength there in northern Virginia. We're also excited about North Carolina. We like what we see there. I mentioned Indiana, Florida, Ohio. I mean, these are all states that were in the Republican column 4 years ago that we think that we're fighting for, fighting hard tonight. New Mexico is in our, we're waiting to hear from Colorado and Iowa. All of these states were in the Republican column 4 years ago, so this gives us great encouragement. But you know, we want to see some more hard votes before we know, before we really sort this out.
Real quickly, anything you're worried about? You're feeling pretty good about most everything so far tonight.
No, you know, I'm not worried. I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged by the results. I'm encouraged by the crowd out there in Grant Park. And we're eager to see them, but we just we could spin the clock a little and get to the end. We'd love to, but we've waited 2 years. We can wait a few hours more.
All right, David Axelrod, strategist for the Obama campaign. Thanks so much for talking to us tonight.
Thanks, Katie. Good to be with you.
Fewer than 100 electoral votes now stand between Barack Obama and the presidency. John McCain says hoping for help. Swing states that are still waiting in the candidate battle. And we'll be right back.
Connor. South and votes separate them. Why? Well, Barack Obama is doing what he should be doing in the North. We mentioned Loudoun County earlier. Just crossing the Potomac. Bush won that 4 years ago. Barack Obama's winning it now. The problem for Barack Obama is in these rural areas, down in the South, John McCain's actually, these numbers are right, or these colors are right, he's outperforming in getting a lot of votes from rural and small town Virginia. This battle is going on all over the state. This, by the way, is Richmond City. It's not the city of Richmond. Heavily African-American population has been up. But the problem is, for Obama, if people were hoping for kind of a big decision, John McCain's strength in the West and the South, despite Ralph Stanley, the Blue Cross legend, is holding up. We can look to Indiana, to the West, and show you also, as those votes have come in, that that state is a battleground. This is better news for Obama, because we talked about this is such a ruby red Kansas state, but it's a ruby red state. And here, unsurprisingly, in the North, in Gary, that's Lake County, and Barack Obama's doing well. He's doing very well in Indianapolis. But all three places, the Northeast, and down here in the Southeast, this is classic conservative country, and John McCain is doing very well. We may be looking at that state of Indiana for hours to come. Mr. McCain in Virginia, or Indiana, or North Carolina, or Florida, well, that comes close to sealing the deal.
He doesn't have any room for error, really.
There's no room for error. And what we're seeing so far is everything seems to be going the way we thought it was going in all of these Kerry states. No big surprises. Obama had big leads in all of them except Pennsylvania. Well, they had a big lead. We now know he won Pennsylvania. It's still going to be very, very hard for John McCain. Maybe he can win Virginia. That would help a lot. But he hasn't won it yet. And after Indiana, what, 135,000 jobs lost in Indiana? That's going to be tough. But he still has a chance.
Anthony Mason, by the way, has some interesting national exit poll data that we're going to get to. But
Thermacare wants to know, where does it hurt? My aching back. Stop the pain with Thermacare Heat Wrap. Thermacare is clinically proven to deliver real heat to penetrate deep through tight muscles all day. Try Thermacare Heat Wrap and wear it where it hurts. Roll the telephone knows one of the reasons you call it to sale is the Lucas Wrap.
One of the biggest challenges for scientists is trying to find the oil and gas containment levels. Lately, our researchers have used a new technology called R3M. You can't see it and you can't feel it, but the Earth has electromagnetic waves, and if you build the right kind of listening device, you can make sense. And using those tools, we can provide more energy that we need to test the impact on the environment.
Hidden in almost everything we eat. As part of a potassium-rich, low-sodium diet, try new Promise Shot to help reduce the risk of high blood pressure. Potassium-rich diets flush sodium from your body, and Super Shots help as a good source of potassium. Salt happens. Fight back with Super Shots for blood pressure from Promise.
Connor.
we're back, and we're looking at pictures at Grant Park where close to 1 million people are expected to gather and listen to Barack Obama when he comes out later tonight. They're about to get good news
get tired.